Group fitness training. How to give class for a group of people training with you, whether with music or without music. At the same time, keeping high motivation. The detail, this is exactly what I'm gonna explain. Basically, the course is divided into two parts. There is a part all related to teaching the group fitness, and there is a part related to the science of teaching exercise. So let me start with the group fitness training. We're going to talk about music selection and consideration, meaning how to select the speed of music, how to actually use the phrasing in the music, when to actually speak, when to motivate, when you need to teach, so that the music will be helping your group to actually be more organized and enjoying your class. We're going to talk about the phases between warm-up, the actual workout, and the cool-down. The actual workout could be weight training and could be cardiovascular training. When we talk about stretching, we can talk about dynamic, and we talk about static, what's done at the end and how it is done. Also, we talk about time distribution. You can give a class for 30 minutes, 45 minutes, 1 hour, or even 1 hour and a half. How the class should be distributed when this happens. And when you're teaching, especially many classes, what happens is you need to protect your vocal cord. So we will teach how you can actually project the voice, especially when there is no microphone, and how can someone in the back of the room can hear you, and how to protect your vocal not only by the way you project the voice, but also by using visual cues, because this way everybody can follow in a better way. And then we talk about motivation, how to motivate your client. It's not only about screaming. Okay, there are many ways to motivate, also how to keep them coming back to your class. And then we will check the different basic moves. When we check different moves, we cannot cover all the moves in the world, but the basic one, the most important one, once you learn how to align the body, how to actually make a bigger move, because you are like on stage, right? And the right technique, and how to teach this technique to your client. Now you're ready to actually teach multi-level. Each move can be given to a beginner, intermediate, advanced. And in your class, there are going to be people in the front who are super energetic, motivated, and fit, and yet people in the back who are just starting for the first time. How can you teach both at the same time? This is what we're going to teach. And then, when you know all this, how to put it into choreography. When you have a sequence of moves and you want your client to actually memorize the sequence, you need to learn how to use different techniques in choreography so that they feel that they are following your class, not being confused, and yet memorizing using mind and body and enjoying the whole process. Of course, common concern when you have many classes in the future, what you need to be aware about to keep your own health, and the science part, which actually help you become a better instructor, anatomy and biomechanics. If you don't memorize the name of the muscle and how the joint moves, how can you explain the exercises and tell people which muscle is actually working? At the same time, learning about the communication skills. You are actually coaching. You are correcting movements. So you are communicating with your client, but the difference is you're communicating with the group. So we're also going to work on this. And what need to be avoided in group fitness classes so that you don't get injured in the class. We'll talk about balance. We talk about wellness, exercise physiology, nutrition. Why? Because at the beginning and the end of every class, you are like a fitness trainer. You are a fitness trainer, but people come up to you like one-on-one. They will ask you, Coach, I want to lose weight. What should I do? If I feel stressed, how can I release the stress? So we're going to talk about stress and well-being. Of course, we will not cover this in huge detail. In personal training, it's level 4, so we go into higher knowledge, deeper. And also stress management, we talk about it in the Lifestyle Fitness Coach in huge detail. But here you will learn exactly what is needed to give them the tips required at the end of the beginning of the class, especially, for example, for fat burning. So this all fits into customer care, and the code of ethics is how to actually behave as a professional instructor. How do we give this course? Part of the scientific material, we give it online. So either self-study where you watch it on your own time, or live Zoom session where we meet live and discuss what you need to memorize, how it's going to benefit you regarding teaching the class. And at the same time, if you have questions, we answer all these questions before we move forward, so you know everything is clear for you. And then we will tell you what to study precisely for the exam. In this course, you have a written exam. The passing grade is 70%. And then you have a practical exam where you actually teach a full class. So from everything that we have learned. And upon finishing, you get a certificate from SPI as Group Fitness Trainer. And this certificate, depending on the country you are in, can be registered in reps, and you receive a certificate as a level 3 Group Fitness Instructor from reps. Of course, you need the CPR AED to be with you. Hopefully you never use it, but you need it to complete the certification process. So if this is something that interests you, and you want to teach group classes, and you have that energy, and you're just motivated and want to know how, this course is for you. We will see you in SPI Group Fitness Training. Wonderful.